It's volleyball time in East Central Ohio. From AVC Sports and YRP TV on YouTube and Facebook, yourradioplace.com. Now, let's go courtside for our pregame show. High school volleyball from AVC Sports.
Good evening. Welcome to AVC Sports coverage of high school volleyball. It's a Division IV District Championship from Tusky Valley High School. The Meadowbrook Colts versus the East Liverpool Potters. I'm Dave Hilliard along with Brett Klein. We've got the coverage tonight. We are on YRP TV live video tonight, and we certainly appreciate all the sponsors that make that possible. Southeastern Ohio Credit Union, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Swimaway Pool and Spa, B&B Body Shop and Towing, Reeves Precision Lawn Care, Doan Ford, King Carpet, Watson's Mowing Service, and R.C. Rogers Company, all sponsors of our broadcast tonight as we come to you live from Tusky Valley High School via YouTube TV, or not YouTube TV, but on YouTube.
I wish.
I know. It would be nice if it was on YouTube TV.
But if you have a TV, you can get YouTube on it, most likely.
This is true. So tonight, district final, and this is no stranger to the Meadowbrook Colts as they are looking for their, sixth straight district championship tonight. Brett, that's pretty impressive no matter what the sport, but Meadowbrook certainly has it going on the volleyball court.
Absolutely. You know, you look at the last time that the Meadowbrook Colts lost in the district championship game, they were a member of the ECOL, Dave, and the Meadowbrook Colts.
The now defunct ECOL.
Yes, that was 2019-2020. That season they lost to John Glenn in the district finals. That was a 3-1 game. And Meadowbrook finished that year 17-8, and that was the worst year they've had since. Looking back, since 2020, the Meadowbrook Colts are 139-18, and they have 6 MVL losses since 2020. And that means regular season playoffs, you name it, that's where they're getting their losses at. And 5 regional appearances and 2 state appearances.
Well, it is certainly an impressive program that Meadowbrook has going on. And right now, head coach Kelly Zender, she has a great program installed. And I talked to her a little bit before the game, and she's very gracious. You know, she talks about, hey, I've got the players. And, you know, you got to have players, yes, but you also have to develop players, and that's certainly what's been going on at Meadowbrook. You don't win 5 straight district championships by just having good players for 1 or 2 seasons.
Right, 5 years, guess what? That's an entire graduating class.
You got to keep having those players, and she's certainly been doing that at Meadowbrook, so congratulations to her. She was the 2024 Ohio Division IV State Coach of the Year in volleyball, a well-deserved honor, because, again, she certainly has a fantastic program going on at Meadowbrook. Now, Meadowbrook on the season, 22-2, Brett. They lost their very first match of the year to Dover, and it was one of those days where you're playing multiple teams, best of 3. But Dover is the number 9 team in the state right now in Division III, and they are also playing for a district championship, I believe.
So what you're saying is Dover is a little good.
Also, their second loss of the year was at the end of September. They lost to Archbishop Hoban, and they are a district finalist in Division III, and they are currently ranked number 1 in the state of Ohio in Division III.
And hey, for Division III, you know, ranked number 1 in the state, Meadowbrook did win a set against Archbishop Hoban, so you have to be happy with your girls after that because, I mean, that's the number 1 team in Division III in the state of Ohio. That is kind of difficult to look past.
East Liverpool coming in, they are 17-7 on the season, and they are coming in as a decided underdog in this one tonight. Brett, you know, we talked about these teams, but tournament-wise, how did they both get here?
Well, if we go back to the start of the tournament here in the OHSAA's Division IV East bracket, for East Liverpool, they started with John Glenn, the only common opponent between these 2 teams.
This is true.
So East Liverpool defeated John Glenn. That was on the 14th of October. That was 3-1. And the last time that John Glenn played at Meadowbrook, that was on October 9th. And Meadowbrook came away with a 3-set sweep over the Muskies. And so following that win against John Glenn for East Liverpool, they defeated St. Clairsville on a Tuesday night, 3-2 in the district semifinals, and that's what placed them here. Looking at the Meadowbrook Colts, they started with West Holmes. That was a 3-0 victory for the Meadowbrook Colts, and then they did the same thing against Morgan on Tuesday. We had that game on video. Yourradioplace.com is a great place. You can go back and watch the Colts take on the Morgan Raiders.
Yes.
But a 3-set victory, a sweep for the Colts over the Raiders to put them in the district finals where we're at right now.
Brett, let's go back to the East Liverpool Potters. Now, I found it very interesting that they played St. Clairsville on September 27th in the Buckeye 8 crossover. They played at the Eco Center. They lost in 3 straight sets, 3-0, but they turned the tables on them, and just this, on the 21st of October, they beat St. Clairsville in a 5-set match to advance to where they are here tonight in the district final.
And both of these teams, Dave, East Liverpool and St. Clairsville, they are members of the Buckeye 8 League, so they will be seeing each other often. And obviously, you beat a team once, 3-0, you get to playoff time, it's going to be completely different. Your style of play is a little bit different, and in that case, East Liverpool was able to come out on top.
Let's talk about some of the folks we're going to be watching tonight. For East Liverpool, Ava Green, she is the team leader in kills. She has 344 kills on the season. Brett, watching her warm up, and she really hits it hard. She is going to be a factor in tonight's game. Also, Ayla Riggle, she has 311 digs on the season. And Kendall Martin with 57 aces, some of the statistical leaders for East Liverpool. On the Meadowbrook side, we could basically say something really good about all these players. They've all got district honors, and we'll start with Journey Nicola. She is second team All-Ohio last year. She was honorable mention the year before. A senior, she's got 309 digs on the season. Addie Sichna, 800 assists for the season, Brett, 800. That is an impressive total. So obviously, she's the setter on this squad.
I don't know what gave that away, Dave, but I think you might be right.
And then, of course, a bunch of returning players with lots of honors, MVLs, we said district. But Addison Schulteis, a freshman, 241 kills on the season. And then Natalie Norman, she's a junior. She has 231 kills. They lead the Meadowbrook Colts. And then Schulteis, she's found her way with the older players on the team. It's a good mix, and of course that leads to some victories again for Meadowbrook as they have run the table basically 22-2 as they sit here tonight playing for the district championship.
Yeah, Meadowbrook, I watched them on Tuesday. I had that call with Brandon Hannes, and man, Schulteis just looked really impressive, and I mean all of the Colts did. You have a team that is looking as good as the Colts are, and every player in tournament time is playing their absolute best and trying to obviously come away with the win. So I like what they're doing, and we're going to see if they can continue that against East Liverpool here tonight in the district championship.
Well, Meadowbrook trying to advance all the way back to the state tournament, the state Final Four. They've been there a couple times in the last 5 years, so it would be nice to see if they could get there again. They haven't had much luck once they've got to that Final Four. They've lost a couple semifinal matches, but it is pretty tough. The farther you advance, everybody's good. And Meadowbrook is an outstanding team, and they're going to see as things progress here, district final tonight, next game in the regional. And speaking of, the winner of this game is going to play the winner of Riverview, an MVL team, and Lisbon Beaver. They are playing tonight as well. So those two winners would play in another week, Brett. So we've got a week off of volleyball.
Absolutely. And of course, the East District is so large. You have two brackets in Division 4. So
well, we're going to take a break. We're not going to take a break. We're going to keep it right here for the national anthem. And they also do the starting lineups, and we'll let the PA guy take care of that for us tonight.
The Commissioner, the Board of Directors, and the East District Athletic Board of the Ohio High School Athletic Association extends to each of you a cordial welcome to this Division IV volleyball tournament game between East Liverpool High School and Meadowbrook High School. The officials assigned to this game have met all requirements set forth by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been selected for their important role through a system approved by the Board of Directors and includes the involvement of coaches and athletic administrators at participating schools. The officials for this game are Michael Spinell, Ronald Gable, Chris Pratt, and Larry Coggin. The student athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and you are requested to treat them with respect in keeping with the ideals of good sportsmanship. Now, let's meet the coaches who led their teams to this match tonight. Introducing first, the visiting team from East Liverpool. Head coach, Dan McKinstry. Assistant coach, Tess Neville. Now introducing the home team coaches from Meadowbrook High School. Kelly Zender. Morgan Hott. Jeff Beerus. Brooke Black. And Avery Black. Now introducing the visiting team players. First, the non-starters. Number 1, Ella Gunning. Number 4, Lily White. Number 7, Peyton Tanner. Number 9, Cooley Spencer. Number 14, Addie Smith. Number 15, Taylor Loading. Now introducing the starters. Number 6, Kendall Martin. Number 8, Presley Jones. Number 12, Addie Jones. Number 18, Haley Board. And number 19, Ayla Riggle. Number 21, Cameron Yanni. And number 22, Ava Green. Now introducing our non-starters for Meadowbrook High School. Number 1, Lily Rowe. Number 2, Hayden Beerus. Number 6, Kara Launder. Number 7, Presley Valentine. And now naming your starters for Meadowbrook High School. Number 4, Addison Sitchna. Number 5, Journey Nicola. Number 9, Summer Ginn. Number 10, Natalie Norman. Number 11, Addison Schulteis. Number 12, Lila Thompson. And number 13, Nora Smithberger.
Thanks to the folks here at Tusky Valley. We appreciate their hospitality. Also, getting their PA audio here for the starting lineups for tonight. The Colts, Sitchna, Nicola, Ginn, Norman, Schulteis, Thompson, and Smithberger. For the Potters of East Liverpool, Martin Jones, 2 Joneses, as a matter of fact, Presley and Addie, Board, Riggle, Yanni, and Green, the starting lineups for tonight's contest. Again, our sponsors, Southeastern Ohio Credit Union, patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Swimaway Pool and Spa, B&B Body Shop and Towing, Reeves Precision Lawn Care, Doan Ford, King Carpet, Watson's Mowing Service, RC Rogers Company, sponsoring our broadcast tonight. On YouTube, we are live. You don't have to wait for the next day to see this one, Brett. You can watch it live tonight.
Absolutely, and as we continue through the tournament, we're going to try everything we can to make sure that we can bring playoff action in volleyball, football, you name it, any sport we do, we're going to try and have that live. Obviously, once you get to further ups, it's a bit tougher, but we're going to do everything we can to bring that action to the fans.
When we get to a point, the OHSAA says denied upon your live video, so we do it as long as we can. We enjoy bringing it to you, and everybody that does all this stuff on AVC Sports. We all love sports, and that's why we do it. And it's a great thing. We love seeing the high school competition. We love seeing the local teams do well. And, of course, looking for Meadowbrook to try to advance as the district champion. They get the first serve tonight. Nicola.
In the words of a favorite actor of mine, Dave, no stairway, denied.
Nicola, she serves to start this match. And East Liverpool a hitting error, and that's going to give the point to the Colts. They start off with a 1-0 lead.
Colts starting off strong. I noticed in warm-ups, East Liverpool, if they were hitting it rather soft, everything went really far. So that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on.
Second serve from Nicola, and she, again, they do a nice job. They pass it to their big hitter, Green. She really wasn't close enough to get it down, and Meadowbrook trying to take advantage and just didn't quite get it done there. And there's a hit from East Liverpool that is going to be out. So 2 straight points to start the match for the Colts. And again, these Colts, and one of the things we talked about, Brett, the differences in the good teams, the really good teams, they pass very well. Yes,
and can you tell that the Colts, you look at their assist numbers on the year, especially with a couple of players, and a service error by Meadowbrook right there, but, they know how to get the ball set so that way they can have a good attack.
East Liverpool gets their first chance at the service tonight. And the ball is up, and it is in play. Pass was a little bit long, but nice play at the net by Sichna. She gets it to go down, and that's a point for the Colts.
Defended well by Meadowbrook, and then East Liverpool just not able to handle first round of substitutions. Brings in President Valentine.
Sichna now with the serve for the Colts. They set number 6 there for the outside hit, but she couldn't get it to go down. And there is a block, a great block there. They got it to Schulteis, their hammer, and it is blocked for the point for East Liverpool. It's 3-2 now, Colts.
Yeah, she wanted every bit of that, and East Liverpool doing a fantastic job responding.
Good serve, and it's a tough serve, but it's dug out. And again, they set it over to Schulteis. She just punches it over. And again, Meadowbrook covering the floor. The quick set there to Valentine, the lefty. She couldn't get it to go down. East Liverpool finds it again. They get partially blocked at the net. Here's another chance for the Colts. Green just tried to tip it over the block, but nice job there. Valentine, she gets the block right back, and it's down and good for the Colts. They are now up 4-2 here early.
The longest rally we've had. I mean, of course, this is the 7th serve, but long rally there, Conway, and the Colts, good defense.
Launder serves now for the Colts, and they get it set to the front. It is blocked by the Colts. Nice job right up front, and again, another good block. Valentine and Schulteis up there together, blocking Green. Green is the hammer for East Liverpool, Brett. She's coming in with 344 kills on the year.
Impressive statistics from Green. You look at what was provided available on Max Press, but really good numbers from her.
Again, Launder with the serve. Green this time, she tries to beat the block. A little tap over the net, and it's down, and she gets the point for East Liverpool, 5-3 Colts. Riggle now serves for East Liverpool. Handled by the Colts. Set to the outside. And dug out on that attempt by Meadowbrook. This time they set Schulteis, and she hammers it. She hit it right at Presley Jones, and she just wasn't able to handle it, and there's another point for the Colts.
Meadowbrook managed, that possession really well. They got the ball directly to their setter and did exactly what the game plan was supposed to be from the get-go.
Schulteis with the serve, and she in the back, she handles it, and it's again another hit that's just got some force on it from the Colts, and they are now enjoying a 7-3 lead. And this is one of the big things in volleyball, Brett.
Swings of momentum.
The momentum swings, and once you get Uncle Mo on your back, it's really hard to get it stopped if you're the other team. Green plays it into the backcourt, and again they set the lefty Valentine, but she's blocked, and there's a way to stop that momentum from Meadowbrook with a block.
Great response from East Liverpool to get back into the point column there.
Jump serve there, and it's handled well by Meadowbrook. Set to the left side, and that attempt just a little bit deep from Norman and out, so 7-5 now Colts.
Can you feel a tiny bit of a swing there? 2 straight points for East Liverpool.
Exactly. Now they have a little bit of momentum on their side. Again, nice serve all the way into the back row. Set close, and then good job there from Natalie Norman. She really couldn't put a lot on it, but she had a nice direction, and it was a tough one to handle. And it
here's a senior coming in that I've enjoyed watching so far in the tournament round. Summer Ginn serving for Meadowbrook.
Serve handled by the Potters. Unable to set it, though. Meadowbrook now the little tip over, not falling into the empty court, and that's going to be another kill for Green. And again, we mentioned she is the leader on this team coming into it. Very athletic. We were watching her warm up, Brett, and she really was by far had the most momentum on any kind of kill attempt that she had in the warm up period.
Yeah, she came ready to play.
Another nice rally here, both squads, and they set, and it is tipped. It was out, but it was tipped, yes. The signal from the line judge over here on the side, he said it was out, but it was tipped. That was a good catch.
Yeah, and the official they have in the chair, I mean, he's seeing everything that's going on in and around the area of the net. So just like last night, hey, if they're making those calls, I believe them.
Green with an attempt just a little bit deep, and now Meadowbrook with the momentum back on their side. It's 10-6 here early in this first set. Norman to serve for the Colts. Hard one to handle, but they take care of it. But that attempt goes way long from Presley Jones, and that's going to lead us to a timeout from East Liverpool. Meadowbrook, 11-6. We'll take a quick break. This is high school volleyball on AVC Sports.
129 years, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance has proudly provided coverage for homes, farms, and families across Ohio. Our commitment to reliable, affordable insurance is something you can count on. Agents who write for us can be found at patronsbuckeye.com. Whether you're protecting your home, your land, or your legacy, we offer personalized service and true hometown care. Trust a neighbor. Trust experience. Trust Patrons Buckeye Mutual. Visit us at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell, or find us on Facebook. Coverage that cares. Close to home.
High school volleyball district championship in Division 4 here from Tusky Valley High School. Meadowbrook facing East Liverpool. Meadowbrook here with an early 11-6 lead in the first set. Both squads basically, right now you just get the sense they're trying to feel each other out. Meadowbrook's done a nice job passing the ball, which we expected them to do. They've set Norman a few times on the left side. And this time the serve again, really good serve, and hard for East Liverpool to handle. Sitchner sets it, and it is another kill for the Colts. This time, that was Nora Smithberger coming through. 12-6 as Meadowbrook doubles up the Potters here early.
Yeah, East Liverpool, when they got that ball over the net, you know, it was placed directly where Meadowbrook was able to handle it, set it, and get that kill pretty easily.
Good serve again from Norman. This time the set and the spike. A kill for number 18 there, Haley Board, as it goes off the Meadowbrook block and stops a little bit of that Meadowbrook momentum here. 12-7 now in the first set. Serve from East Liverpool handled. Sitchner sets it, and there's a nice tip. This time Smithberger didn't go to the hammer. She just tips it over and into the open floor. 13-7 Colts.
That's something we talked about last time that Meadowbrook played. They did really good at finding the opening on the floor, you know, kind of that no man's land at midcourt whenever that ball is getting ready to be hit across, and worked out really well for Meadowbrook here.
Nice save there from Green for East Liverpool. And this time they Spike attempt goes into the net from number 12, Addie Jones. Another point for the Colts. 14-7 here early on. Back to Nicola. She started the match serving. She's back serving again. And a good block there from the Colts and then knocked out of bounds. Again, 2 Colts right on top of it, rejecting Presley Jones, and then it came right back at her and she tipped it out of bounds, so point for the Colts. And then Nicola with the serve, too tough to handle, and it goes out 16-7, and that's going to be another timeout for the Potters. We'll take a quick break as well. This is high school volleyball presented by ABC Sports.
D&D Body Shop. D&D Body Shop. If your car's got a scratch or a ding, all you need to do is give them a ring. At D&D Body Shop. D&D Body Shop. D&D Body Shop and Towing. Glen Highway, Cambridge, Ohio, 439-3483. Why would you choose anyone else?
District Championship volleyball action here on ABC Sports. I'm Dave Hilliard along with Brett Klein. We've got Meadowbrook facing East Liverpool from Tusky Valley High School. Meadowbrook with an early 16-7 lead. It was close early on. 6-4, 7-4, now 16-7. The Colts with Uncle Mo on their back as Nicola serves once again. And that time a service error. She serves basically a knuckleball if I was calling baseball, Brett. It has no spin on it, and that's a tough, there's some weird moves on some of those balls sometimes, but that one dove a little bit on her, went into the net. Sitchner with the set, and she hammers it. Schulteis hammers it down. And that's a point for the Colts, 17-8. And I think one of the greatest things that's happened in volleyball over the last, I don't know how long it's been since they finally switched over to rally scoring across the board, but I love a point on every serve. The game just moves much faster.
Yeah, we talked about that the other night on a broadcast that we did. Before, games would just take very long, and sometimes you'd be there for hours on end trying to get through a game. But the way it flows now, especially coinciding with international volleyball rules, it's a really good change of pace for the game.
Great flow to it. Meadowbrook. Set the lefty Valentine, and it's returned, but into the net. Valentine having a good game for the Colts so far. I always noticed the lefties, being a left-handed myself. When she was warming up, I said, oh, we got a lefty here for the Colts.
And whenever she ends up on that service line where she will be hitting the ball over, that might give fits to East Liverpool, as most left-handers in other sports give fits to other players.
One of the few times there the Potters could get it to Green, their big hammer, but Meadowbrook handles it. Green puts it back into play. Sitchner with the set. Schulteis can't get it to hit the floor. Nice defense by the Potters. Again, Meadowbrook. Sitchner with the set to the outside. Just a little tip there from Norman. But again, East Liverpool able to handle it. Great rally here so far. Schulteis tries to put it away but can't. East Liverpool, and it is out. Maybe a foot or two.
Quite
out.
Close.
It was a close call, but again, that makes our score 19-9. Colts with the advantage by 10 here in the first set. Launder serves now for the Colts. Handled, they set, and not able to get a spike attempt. Nice job as they get it to Norman out on that side. Norman likes coming in from that left side, and she gets another one down. Colts now up 20-9. And they see the light at the end of this first set tunnel, Brett. They only need 5 more points to take the first one.
Yeah, they've been pretty dominant this entire set, not only defensively at the net, but doing a good job, responding to anything East Liverpool has to throw at them.
Again, that attempt goes right into the net. But again, 2 Colts right there to block. Valentine and Schulteis up there high. And again, the Colts 4 points away from the first set win. Green. Back to her. She spikes, blocked by Schulteis right at the net. Sitchna over to Norman. Norman a little bit, just was a little bit off balance there, and there's a nice tip just over the net, and East Liverpool back on the board, 21-10. And they get the serve.
Catching the Colts off guard there. They were expecting a big hit, as she's been doing pretty much almost the entire time, but that almost showing why. That is almost right there.
Sitchna with the set, and again, you see good teams, they pass it well, and every time Sitchna really does not have to move very far to get it when she's the setter, and she puts it in places where her team can be successful. The name of the game. Green unable to get anything on that one. And there's Valentine, handled though by the Potters. Green with the hammer from the left side, and she gets it to go down. Launder right there, but just couldn't get enough of the ball, and that was a tough one. That was a rocket that time from Green.
Definitely, if I was on the other end, I would probably do the same thing. End up on the ground and, well.
I probably would have turned around. Sitchna this time to Valentine, and her effort goes wide left. Another point for East Liverpool. 22-12 now, Colts. Coach Kelly Zender over there encouraging her team. Sitchna again, this time she sets Thompson, and Thompson gets it to go down. It's 23-12.
Meadowbrook handling that serve really well, getting it to their setter, and of course the outside hitter just finishing the job there, exactly what Meadowbrook wants.
Summergin now back at the service line for the Colts. Set pretty close to the net there. Green really couldn't take a swing at it, but Norman will, and she gets it to go down. Nice touch on that from Norman, and it's now 24-12. The Colts now with the set point. Again, will serve for this first set. Hard to handle, but they do. Little tip. Sitchna the set, over to Norman, blocked. Sitchna tried to dig that out herself, but couldn't get it done, and East Liverpool staves off one set point now, 24-13.
Yeah, they're going to have to do that a lot more times if they want to have a chance in the first set.
Green now with the serve. Handled to Sitchna. She sets Norman. Norman. Green digs it though. Again, Sitchna this time. It was Thompson with the try. And that's going to be a point now. They couldn't handle it. Presley Jones just couldn't get it to go over the net, and it falls right back in her lap. Meadowbrook takes the first set. It's 25-13. We'll take a quick break. We come back, we'll have second set action. High school volleyball presented by ABC Sports.
Fall is here, and so is the mess. Let Reeves Precision Lawn Care handle your fall cleanup so your yard is spotless and ready for winter. When the snow starts falling, our snow removal team will keep your driveway and walkways clear, safe, and accessible all season long. Reliable, professional, and precise. That's Reeves Precision Lawn Care. Call 740-255-4339 today for your free quote, and let us take care of the hard work for you.
It's Jimmy Silvers from Swimaway, wrapping up this season. We want to thank everybody for the ongoing support in business. That's right, we've got year-end closing kits by BioGuard. It works off temperature, does a great job, and in the spring, it'll be all clear and sparkling. You ready for next summer? Have your 24-foot round, 52-inch deep pool installed now. That way it'll be all ready for spring. Open it up and swim. We have 3 in stock right now. Total package with chemical and everything included, $4,250. Stop by, swim away, hey, hey, hey!
Southeastern Ohio Credit Union in Caldwell has moved. The credit union is now located at 306 North Street and has a drive-through ATM and night deposit for your convenience. It's easy to join Southeastern Ohio Credit Union. Anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Guernsey, Noble, or Washington County can become a member. Members have access to savings and checking accounts and loans. Southeastern Ohio Credit Union also has offices in Cambridge and Marietta. SoutheasternOhioCU.org or contact the credit union at 740-732-2980 or 1-800-357-8586.
Do you need help getting and keeping your property in shape? Call the pros at Watson's Mowing Service. They have over 20 years experience. They offer mowing, landscaping, including digital landscape designs, spring cleanups, and snow removal. Watson's does hardscaping too and specializes in retaining walls, fire pits, and pavers. Watson's Mowing Service offers free estimates and they're fully insured. Call Watson's Mowing Service today at 740-517-1253. Best of luck to the Meadowbrook Colts in today's big game from Watson's Mowing Service.
Meadowbrook takes set one here from East Liverpool, 25-13, as we are playing the district championship match here, Division IV volleyball at Tusky Valley High School. And again, we really appreciate all the fine folks here at Tusky Valley. Nice people set us up in a really good broadcast spot tonight, so we certainly appreciate their efforts. When you're a neutral site and you're hosting, you know, that just means extra work for all of your people, and we certainly appreciate everyone that had to work here tonight and is helping out with hosting this Division IV district championship in the East District. Meadowbrook very much looking the part here as they win that first set convincingly, 25-13. East Liverpool, to get back in it, they're just going to have to raise their level of play. They're going to have to play their best volleyball of the season and hope they can find a little bit of maybe a gap somewhere in that Meadowbrook defense, or maybe, you know, Meadowbrook plays into some mistakes, something like that. They're going to need a combination of things because right now Meadowbrook is really just playing very well. They're hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Dave. And you know, looking back at the game that they had on Tuesday against Morgan, I think their play at the net defensively is significantly improved. You know, obviously an NBL opponent have you seen multiple times over the past handful of years in, you know, the Morgan Raiders, but against East Liverpool, they've just had answers to everything the Potters have had at the net, whether it's, you know, good digs, good blocks, you name it. Meadowbrook is there, really making their case.
Well, the ball is up and the second set is underway here at Tusky Valley, and the first point is going to go to the Potters. Meadowbrook, a little trouble handling the ball at the net, so East Liverpool off to the early 1-0 lead here in this second set. Ball up again, and this time right to Sichna. She sets Schulteis out on that left side. The defender falls down, but she manages to keep it in play. Colts now with another chance. And that's going to be out, and that's going to be Meadowbrook point. It was kind of a weird circumstance there. The defender over there, number 21, Cameron Yanni, she fell down as the ball was coming to her, but she still managed to handle it, so good play for her. They get set to that side, and that time Kendall Martin, she comes through with the kill and gives her team an early 2-1 lead. Meadowbrook unable to get the block to go down this time.
Yeah, East Liverpool making good adjustments in between sets there because they look like they're playing much more composed in the second set as they did the first.
Schulteis tries the kill from that left side. Set not really close to the net. That was going to be a tough attempt, and the Potters now with a 3-1 lead here in the second set. The communication between all the players on the floor is something that's just really impressive. And Green, the big hammer for East Liverpool, can't get it to go down. That is out, and Colts now break that little momentum run of the Potters. It's 3-2 now, East Liverpool.
Quite the large hammer. That ball was hit with some force.
Serve there from Launder. And there's another block from Meadowbrook. Norman got her hands on that one. Green this time, her attempt again is out. She's got some velocity on it, Brett, but she can't get it to go down. That time she went cross court with it. And again, just a little bit out on the side, and another point for the Colts. This time they get it right to Green, and it's blocked. Schulteis and Valentine with the block right there. It's going to be a free ball here for the Colts. Set to Norman again, little tip, and boy, that is a really, she is good at that shot. That's like the third or fourth time that Natalie Norman, she winds up like she's going to take the big swing and just tips it right over the block.
Yeah, she found that gap in the defense, in no man's land, and placed it perfectly for East Liverpool to, not be able to get a hit.
Again, another free ball here for the Colts, and this time Schulteis with the hammer. Set right in the middle of the floor, and she drives it into that back corner.
Can you see why we named her a player to watch for this game?
5-3 Colts here in the second set. They won the first one 25-13. East Liverpool off to an early 3-1 lead here in the second set, but Meadowbrook now back in front 5-3. They're going to get another chance here, another free ball. This time they set Valentine. She's blocked. And they set Norman, and this time Norman was not going to try the tip. She pounds it down into the back right corner. Another kill for Natalie Norman.
Sliced right across the court, and a little bit of momentum here for Meadowbrook as they look to continue a pretty good service run from number 6, Karen Launder.
Launder on a roll, and that was it was at Green's feet, and she just couldn't go down and get it.
It looks like a little service ace for you, Dave.
Launder has been very effective, and with rally scoring, the service errors are what seem to kill you. You've got the opportunity, and she just keeps putting them in play, and that's what you want right now because they are getting it done here. Norman this time blocked, just tipped just a little bit there. Get it to Green. She tries the tip. Now they set Valentine. The lefty takes a swing, but it was blocked. Yeah, I don't think it was blocked. I think it was into the net. They caught that one. Good call there. Officials with blue shirts, they stand out here in the game. One at the net, 2 line judges. Valentine set again. This time they get a piece of her kill attempt. Green went up. She tips it, but Meadowbrook handles it. Norman back over. Now tip back to Meadowbrook. They're going to get a free shot at it. Norman this time. Her cross-court attempt goes wide, and that's going to be a point for East Liverpool. 7-5 Colts in the second set. Riggle serves for the Potters. Sichna, she sets Schulteis, and Schulteis takes advantage. Another point now for the Colts.
She's definitely been in command here in this second set, and hey, get the point. Now you get to be on that back service line and hoping to help your team get a good run going.
Schulteis, just a freshman. Green tips, handled by the Colts. Sichna sets Norman again. Norman not able to get it down. Green tips it back over. Now Norman, and I think they were in the net. Yep, she was in the net. So point goes to the Colts. Couldn't tell which one it was, but the officials were on top of it. Somebody was in the net. Green from the 10-foot line. Handled by the Colts. Free ball now for the Potters. Blocked at the net, but a little bit of miscommunication there. Norman and Thompson with the block. Came right back over at him, though, and a little bit of miscommunication in the backcourt there for the Colts, and that's a point for East Liverpool. 9-6 now in this second set. Meadowbrook took the first one, 25-13. Good serve, but handled, and that attempt from Thompson blocked now to Norman, and
hit the
I think
poles.
that time, yep, hit the antenna on the left side. Another point now, East Liverpool climbing back, 9-7 now, Colts. Norman with a little tip, and she is really good at that shot. The block attempt, they tried to block it on the way down. as they were coming down, and
they were expecting a big hit, and she gave that that light hit. East Liverpool's response to the fake out, they did get a hit, but nobody was there for the second hit to give East Liverpool a chance to hit it back over.
Summer again back serving for the Colts. And that attempt from Presley Jones goes wide of the court, making it 11-7 now Meadowbrook.
Into the hands of Coach Zender.
Again with the serve. Green, and that's why she has 344 kills coming into it. If you get her set that close to the net, I got confidence she's probably going to be able to put it down somewhere as hard as she hits the ball.
Yeah, she did good in the first set, and then here early in the second set, you don't see as much from her, but a good thing from her coming alive here in the middle of the second set.
Green to serve, Sichna with the set. Thompson's attempt blocked, and that's down and good for the Potters, now 11-9. Hanging in this one much better than they did in the first set. Colts still with a 2-point lead though, 11-9. Long way to go here in the second set. And there's Norman with the tip once again. She beats the block, gets it down 12-9.
The intelligence to know whether or not it's worth hitting it hard or going soft and getting it right in the middle. It's a mental game for volleyball to figure out what do you want to do.
She just varies what she's doing, and that time the serve goes out. Norman served it just off the back end of, almost hit the official really.
Easy call.
12-10, Colts up in the second set, and service ace there makes it 12-11.
That ball landed perfectly in the middle of every single Colt on the floor, and as you mentioned, service ace for East Liverpool.
This time serve handle, Sichna. Set it out there wide to Smithberger. Sichna this time to Thompson, and she gets it down for the point for the Colts. Hammered it into the back row.
A big break there for Meadowbrook because East Liverpool, they definitely have some momentum right now. Meadowbrook going to definitely try and weather this storm to take a bigger lead.
You get a feel, you just see some of it happening a little bit, and again, Meadowbrook, they kind of stopped the run. Now they're trying to make one of their own. Another point there for the Colts. It's 14-11.
If they want to make a run, they definitely have the right server right now, the libero, Journey Nicola.
Nicola did a nice job serving earlier. There's the quick set, and it goes down. Boy, I thought it hit the floor. I thought it was down. Now, I don't think you can convince Coach Zender of that, but I think that's a good call. 14-12 now, Colts. Sichna has to just jump and tip it over herself, and she does. Pass was a little bit high, but she went up and tips it over, and it's down 15-12, Colts.
Good response from, what has been the closest, it's only the second set, but the closest Meadowbrook has been played all night.
Sichna serves now. She's back into her setting position, and she set it to Smithberger. Smithberger couldn't get it to go down, and this time it's going to go off the Colts and into the official that's at the top of the net.
Easy call, I think.
Yeah, I think that's an easy one. 15-13
If
now.
you're in the chair, that ball ends up in your lap.
15-13 Colts. East Liverpool serves. Sichna sets. Blocked, but blocked out of bounds. And that point for Smithberger and the Colts.
A good block there, but it hit the top of the net and continued to stay on East Liverpool's side, so tough break for the Potters.
It's amazing sometimes how the ball will roll right down the band on that net. They get it set to Green, and she's blocked.
Looks like it went out of bounds, went on the other side of the antenna there.
That point to the Potters, 16-14 here in the second set. Sichna managed to get the set. She gets it over to Norman, and Green with the effort here into the stands, but can't save it. And that's a point for the Colts, 17-14.
Yeah, she made the smart decision. It's not worth me jumping into these stands because that would not end well.
17-14 now. Colts took the first set, 25-13. Much closer here in the second set. Green opts for the tip this time, but handled by Meadowbrook. Set over to the lefty, Valentine, and she hammers it into the back row. Another point for the Colts, 18-14. And that's going to bring a timeout from the Potters. We'll take a timeout too. This is High School District Championship Volleyball presented by AVC Sports.
At Doan Ford, your family means the world to us. Our parts and service department work to make sure your family arrives at their destination safely. Our collision department takes pride in getting your family back on the road. Whether you're taking a trip, going grocery shopping, or taking the kids to school, choose Doan Ford. We will be happy to help you. Stop in and see us today for all of your parts and service or collision needs.
Second set action here in the Division IV East District Volleyball Championship. Meadowbrook with an 18-14 lead in this second set. They won the first set 25-13. They play best of 5 in high school volleyball. If it goes to a fifth set, you only play to 15 points. You need 25 to win the set. Colts within 7 right now. It was 16-14. Couple of points to extend that lead to 18-14, and that meant a timeout from Coach Dan McKinstry from East Liverpool. Green with the big hammer that she's got, and she's going to get a point. She took just a little bit off that one to make sure she got it in, and she did. 18-15 now, Colts.
Yeah, that ball was, with the attempted dig there, it was not only hit high, but it went back all the way to the chairs.
Green, a very nice player. And Sitchna with a perfect set there, and Thompson puts it down into the back row. 19-15 Colts.
You're telling me a Meadowbrook Colt did a good job setting the ball, Dave?
Well, we can say Sitchna because she is the setter on this team. 800 assists coming into tonight in one season. And her teammate Summer again now to serve. And that attempt handled. And again, Norman and East Liverpool in the net. It didn't matter because
it was in.
Norman hammered it anyway, and it was in. 20-15 now. A little breathing room for the Colts. They need 5 more to take this second set and take a commanding 2-0 lead here in this district final. Again with the serve again, and tough one to handle, but they do get it. Again, dives as the ball tipped back over by East Liverpool, but she can't get to it. And East Liverpool still breathing here in this second set, 20-16. Green with the jump serve, handled. Sitchna sets Norman. Norman winds up and hammers it down again. Natalie Norman playing very well. 21-16 Colts.
And you'll never guess who has the serve now, Dave.
Norman gets the serve. They handle it. Sitchna sets it, and it's down. This time Smithberger with the honors from that side. She gets it to go down. It's 22-16.
They're making Aaron Sprague work down there. Fetch a ball.
Aaron Sprague, Mr. Storied Rivals, in the house down there with the hood like he's trying to hide or something.
Everyone knows who he
Aaron,
is.
we all know who you are. Quit trying to hide back there. And there is a service ace, a tough one to handle. Nicola served it deep, leading to a timeout from East Liverpool. It's 23-16. We'll take a timeout too. High school volleyball on AVC Sports.
Fall means cooler temperatures and the changing of the seasons. The Rogers Company is ready with all heating services. They install furnaces, geothermal, ductless systems for both residential and commercial. They provide repairs and maintenance to all makes and models. On the commercial side, they're the area's refrigeration company. Put the Rogers Company team to work for you. Call 740-685-8677. The Rogers Company says, go Colts.
Second set action here at Tusky Valley High School. It's a Division IV East District Volleyball Championship. The Meadowbrook Colts with a 23-16 lead in the second set. Meadowbrook won the first set 25-13, just 2 points away from taking a commanding 2-0 lead here in this district championship. East Liverpool coming out of a timeout, trying to regroup and find a way to stave off a couple of set point chances here. 23 for the Colts. They need 25 to take the set. And Norman serves it out. So East Liverpool got what they needed, a stop, and it's 23-17.
Last time East Liverpool, in that first set, they took a timeout. They came back. They actually managed to get a handful of points. So we'll see if they can make appropriate changes following that previous timeout to get a couple points here in Meadowbrook.
Board serve, and this time Smithberger doesn't take the big wind-up and hit. She just tips it over.
Short answer is no.
Into space, and now we've got a set point for the Colts, 24-17. Nicola will serve. She goes way back to that right side, and she serves it.
No motion.
Deep. Green gets it to go. It was a great athletic play there as she's back behind the 10-foot line, and she gets it to go. It's 24-18. One set point gone for the Colts. Sichna set it to Smithberger, and it is blocked down. She tried to tip it, and it came right back at her. 24-19. Colts still just needing 1 point to take this second set. This time to Schulteis, and it's blocked. And I was going to say, I think they just pointed the wrong way because the block was way out of bounds. Schulteis was blocked, but the block was way out of bounds, and they just pointed the wrong way. So that's going to give the second set to the Colts. It's 25-19, sets now 2-0 for the Colts. We'll be back with the third set here from Tusky Valley. This is high school volleyball presented by ABC Sports.
Come in now to King Carpet right here on East Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Ohio. We have 25 skids of top-down waterproof plank flooring ready to move right now. Price to move, plus about 100 different remnants and rolls of carpet, the fuzzy stuff. Need a little help budgeting? Take advantage of 12 months, same as cash, right now through Synchrony. Call for a free estimate celebrating quality, value, and service you can trust. Come and get it today!
For 129 years, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance has proudly provided coverage for homes, farms, and families across Ohio. Our commitment to reliable, affordable insurance is something you can count on. Agents who write for us can be found at patronsbuckeye.com. Whether you're protecting your home, your land, or your legacy, we offer personalized service and true hometown care. Trust a neighbor. Trust experience. Trust Patrons Buckeye Mutual. Visit us at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell or find us on Facebook. Coverage that cares. Close to home.
D&B Body Shop. D&B Body Shop. If your car's got a scratch or a ding, all you need to do is give them a ring. At B&B Body Shop. B&B Body Shop. B&B Body Shop and Towing. Glen Highway, Cambridge, Ohio, 439-3483. Why would you choose anyone else?
Fall is here, and so is the mess. Let Reeves Precision Lawn Care handle your fall cleanup so your yard is spotless and ready for winter. When the snow starts falling, our snow removal team will keep your driveway and walkways clear, safe, and accessible all season long. Reliable, professional, and precise. That's Reeves Precision Lawn Care. Call 740-255-4339 today for your free quote, and let us take care of the hard work for you.
getting ready for third set action here in the Division IV East District Volleyball Championship. Brett Klein, Dave Hilliard here. Brett's got a replay all lined up for us of that very last point in the last set that Meadowbrook ended up winning 25-19. Brett, you've got the replay. Let's hit that replay, bud.
Yeah, if we look at it, East Liverpool did a great job getting the ball across, but of course Meadowbrook doing what they do best, and getting that ball set. And obviously the deflection there clearly going to the other side of the net, and that allowed Meadowbrook to not only point out like, hey, she might have hit it and deflected it, but that ball rolled out of bounds before anything else happened. So after a tiny bit of discussion, as you mentioned, the officials probably just signaled it the other direction, because they're like, oh, happened on that side. By default, they're going to raise that flag to be in favor of the other team. But good point. Obviously, that's what ended the set. And now Meadowbrook, one set win away from their, what is that, sixth
straight district championship if they can come up with one more set here. 25-13 and then 25-19 in the second set. East Liverpool much closer in that second set, but again, the Colts with a comfortable 25-19 win in the second set. And nothing like Ozzy Osbourne playing on the speaker system right over your head, Brett, as you're talking.
I can't hear any music at all, Dave.
A little crazy train here.
Man, if Meadowbrook keeps up their dominance over the next couple of years, I might have to start counting with my toes.
Wow.
I'm almost out of fingers. 6 is already on my other hand, and if that continues, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Nicola will start the third set with a serve, and it's good. Tough to handle. Colts get a free shot at it here, and Schulteis couldn't get it down.
Dug well by East Liverpool.
It was dug well. This time, though, she sets up Smithberger, and Smithberger hammers it for the point to start this third set. It's 1-0 Colts.
That was not dug as well.
Again, Colts doing a magnificent job passing the ball. Nicola, her serve. Again, a tough one to handle. Green from the back, and she can't get it to go down. And the Colts with the early 2-0 lead. And if you want to have any chance, you needed a better start in this third set, and they're just not getting it done, the Potters. Colts getting it done. And again,
4 hits.
That set just a little bit too far out. She couldn't take a good swing at it. Tried to just tip it over, couldn't get it done. 3-0 Colts to start this third set.
Yeah, the first 2 sets, East Liverpool came away with the first point of the set, but a little bit of a different story here as Meadowbrook seems to be in pretty confident control.
Green not able to swing at it. And another hammer time from Smithberger. 4-0, 4 straight points to start this third set. Colts again showing why they've been here, and they keep returning here as they are looking like a well-oiled machine here tonight. That set for Schulteis, handled, tip, but again the Colts in position. Another block from the Colts, this time Smithberger and Schulteis right there to reject that kill attempt, and it's 5-0 Colts to start the third set. Smithberger blocked, but the block goes down into the net, and 6 straight to start this third set, and that's got to be a timeout. And we'll take one more timeout here. This is high school championship volleyball presented by ABC Sports.
It's Jimmy Silvers from Swimaway wrapping up this season. We want to thank everybody for the ongoing support in business. That's right, we've got year-end closing kits by BioGuard. It works off temperature, does a great job, and in the spring, it'll be all clear and sparkling. You ready for next summer? Have your 24-foot round, 52-inch deep pool installed now. That way it'll be all ready for spring. Open it up and swim. We have 3 in stock right now. Total package with chemical and everything included, $4,250. Stop by, swim away, hey!
Third set action here, and right now we've got House of Pain with jump around on the PA system.
No one's jumping.
I was jumping a little bit, but Aaron Sprague turned around and told me I was too old for that.
I'm not going to call him wrong, but I'm also not going to say he's right because
I'm going to say that Aaron Sprague from Storied Rivals is just kind of a party pooper
he
here.
needs to have a better attitude. I'll put it that way.
He's going to have to work on that. Third set action. Colts with a 6-0 lead. They're ready to claim their 6th straight district championship. Nicola, another really nice serve there. This time, though, East Liverpool able to set it and get the shot at it. And that's going to be in the net, I believe, from East Liverpool.
A lot of movement going on there at the antenna and at the net. So obviously both officials right, not only in the stand, but right at that net. So good call by the officials.
That time the Potters on the board in this third set, 6-1.
Looks like an attempted kill that was just kind of a free shot there. Just I couldn't tell if it was blocked or just the power made it go straight down.
It was just kind of one of those weird volleyball plays. 7-1 now, but served into the net by Sichna. 7-2 now. Colts lead in this third set. They've got a 2-0 lead in sets.
Uncommon error there from Sichna.
Good serve though, handled. Sichna sets it behind her to Smithberger. That back set effective. Smithberger with a free lane, and she hammers it cross court for the winner. It's 8-2.
Really nice placement there on the kill.
Well, the back set there to Smithberger was very well placed. Green takes some off of it, and she gets it to go down. I like how she has done. She's tried to adjust a little bit because she hasn't really been in good position. The setter has let her down a couple times where she could just take a really big swing. So she's trying to go for more placement, and that's been effective for her as we've gone on. And then Schulteis is going to hammer one into the back row that's knocked out of bounds, and it makes it 9-3 Colts.
Hammered a bit hard there.
Schulteis wound up and really put something on that one. Green now, she gets a chance, but it's blocked. And a free shot here for the Colts. Thompson gets it to go down. Maybe even a little bit of a miss hit there from Thompson. But
yeah, it looked like she wanted to hammer that, but it just kind of went a bit short.
10-3. Colts lead in this third set. Green handled, but up into the rafters.
First time we've seen the ball hit the rafters and cause a misdirection.
And you can play it out of the rafters.
Yes.
It's just kind of tough sometimes, and that one took a crazy bounce.
Did the game at Shenandoah on Monday, and you know how short the ceiling is in that gym.
Yeah,
had that a handful of times.
The hanger's tough. And there's Norman with that little tip. This time it was dug out by East Liverpool, but this they give Thompson another chance, and this time she hits it hard and hits it down into the back row. It's 11-4 Colts.
Yeah, a great defensive play on the start there, and you know, obviously Meadowbrook able to capitalize on that because they were able to set it up pretty nicely for one of their power hitters.
Summergin with the serve. Tipped over. Set now over to Norman, and she takes a big swing at it. Right down the line and good. 12-4 Colts. Another kill for Norman. Norman played a very solid game tonight. She's got kills where she's really hit it hard, and she's got kills where she's using the soft touch and that tip.
Using the mental aspect of it to do her best to get points for her team.
And Green wound up and took a shot, and it was blocked right back at her, and another point for the Colts.
They are rolling right now.
13-4, and you got to wonder if they're going to call another timeout or they're just going to let this one go because it's to the point where it's going to be out of reach. It's 14-4.
I know what color Lady Mo's wearing.
Orange?
Just might be. It is not blue.
It's not blue right now, that's for sure. Meadowbrook in their orange. Again with a good serve again. And that tip deep, but still in. Set to that left side to Norman. Norman's, though, dug out. And they set to Green. Green, her kill dug out, and Norman went cross court with it, and they couldn't handle it. Riggle just couldn't get to it, and it's 15-4. And the body language for East Liverpool, not good. A lot of shoulders starting to slump here because they are realizing that it's just too much to come back against this Meadowbrook team. Green, though, she gets a good swing and gets one to go down. 15-5 now.
Yeah, and East Liverpool in that previous point had a lot of good digs to keep themselves alive, but when you're going up a team with the talented caliber of Meadowbrook, it's so tough to consistently be consistent.
Consistently be consistent consistently. Sitchna to Norman. Norman blocked, but it's going to go down off of the block. 16-5 now. Colts on their way to their 6th straight East District Championship. And there's one that went off the rafters. That made it a little tougher. Green tried to play it back in, but it's going to go out. 17-5. The Colts with the momentum and just the better team. Another service ace makes it 18-5. And the ball rolls into the hallway, and East Liverpool is going to call it their last timeout. We'll take one more timeout too. High school volleyball on AVC Sports.
Southeastern Ohio Credit Union in Caldwell has moved. The credit union is now located at 306 North Street and has a drive-through ATM and night deposit for your convenience. It's easy to join Southeastern Ohio Credit Union. Anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Guernsey, Noble, or Washington County can become a member. Members have access to savings and checking accounts and loans. Southeastern Ohio Credit Union also has offices in Cambridge and Marietta. SoutheasternOhioCU.org or contact the credit union at 740-732-2980 or 1-800-357-8586.
It's the third set here at Tusky Valley High School.
As you just heard from Dave, third set here in high school volleyball. Again, Dave Hilliard along with myself, Brett Klein. It's this third set, Meadowbrook with an 18-5 lead. They took the first set 25-13 and the second set 25-19. As we talked about, an impressive run over the past handful of years from the Meadowbrook Colts as they look to claim their 6th straight district championship title. East Liverpool hitting it across. Good block for Meadowbrook, and just like that, the Colts are at that 19-point threshold. They are just on the verge of victory here in this third set, looking for the sweep. Number 10 for Meadowbrook, Nat Norman with the serve for Meadowbrook, and a ball is in. Handled well, blocked at the net, set back over from East Liverpool. Hit across, blocked at the net, and it's going to be another point for the Colts, who have just been dominating most of this game. East Liverpool has done pretty good. They've had some spurts where they have shown that they can hold their own against the Colts, but in this specific instance, not much luck. Ball across, a bit of a struggle on the handle, but Meadowbrook getting their set up nice. The kill down into the net, and it looks like it's going to be another point for the Colts. Meadowbrook doing what they do really well all around, and that is getting it to their setter. And, you look at the numbers for Meadowbrook on the year, over 800 set or assists on the year, and really impressive numbers all around for the Colts.
Meadowbrook trying to close this one out. It's 21-5, now 22-5. And it's just a matter of what this final score is going to be. And again, it's very hard when you're down 2-0. It's 22-5, and it's really hard. The body language, it's you can read it on the East Liverpool players. The Colts, this well-oiled machine that they are, and they're going to get another point here to make it 23-5.
Yeah, Meadowbrook not letting off the gas pedal. They want to make sure that they take this in convincing fashion, and a tough way to end your season for East Liverpool, because obviously if you make it to the district finals, you're a good team, and just running into one heck of a brick wall in the Meadowbrook Colts.
24-5 now. The Colts just running away with it here in this third set. All the momentum on their side, and they're going to wrap up their 6th straight volleyball district championship here.
Dominating.
And that last, it's out. And that is it. The Colts win the third set, 25-5, and with that, their 6th straight East District Division IV championship in volleyball. An impressive accomplishment. And we'll take a quick break, and we come back. We'll wrap things up here from Tusky Valley. This is high school championship volleyball on AVC Sports.
For 129 years, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance has proudly provided coverage for homes, farms, and families across Ohio. Our commitment to reliable, affordable insurance is something you can count on. Agents who write for us can be found at patronsbuckeye.com. Whether you're protecting your home, your land, or your legacy, we offer personalized service and true hometown care. Trust a neighbor. Trust experience. Trust Patrons Buckeye Mutual. Visit us at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell or find us on Facebook. Coverage that cares. Close to home.
At Doan Ford, your family means the world to us. Our parts and service department work to make sure your family arrives at their destination safely. Our collision department takes pride in getting your family back on the road. Whether you're taking a trip, going grocery shopping, or taking the kids to school, choose Doan Ford. We will be happy to help you. Stop in and see us today for all of your parts and service or collision needs.
Fall means cooler temperatures and the changing of the seasons. The Rogers Company is ready with all heating services. They install furnaces, geothermal, ductless systems for both residential and commercial. They provide repairs and maintenance to all makes and models. On the commercial side, they're the area's refrigeration company. Put the Rogers Company team to work for you. Call 740-685-8677. The Rogers Company says, go Colts.
Back here wrapping things up at Tusky Valley. Now, Meadowbrook just won their 6th straight Division IV District Volleyball Championship. We got to spit all that out. They are just a machine. They've done so well. They've represented themselves, their school, so well here. And what we're going to do, we're going to switch to the camera audio because we've got our awards presentation going on right now. They're awarding East Liverpool their district runner-up trophy and their individual awards, and next we'll go over to Meadowbrook for their presentation of their district championship trophy and their individual awards. So we'll switch to the camera audio so we can hear the PA and you can hear all the players get announced.
We'll be right back.
Number 18, Haley Ford. Number 19, Ayla Riggle. Number 21, Cameron Yanni. Number 22, Ava Green. And your two coaches for the Potters, head coach Dan McKinstry and assistant coach Tess Neville. Congratulations again, girls. Would the captains for the Potters please come forward for the presentation of the team trophy? And now, the 2025 District Champion in Division IV, the Meadowbrook Lady Colts. Number 1, Lily Rowe. Number 2, Hayden Viras. Number 4, Addison Sitchna. Number 5, Journey Nicola. Number 6, Kara Launder. Number 7, Presley Valentine. Number 9, Summer Ginn. Number 10, Natalie Norman. Number 11, Addison Schulteis. Number 12, Lila Thompson. Number 13, Nora Smithberger. And your coaches of the Colts, head coach Kelly Zender. Assisted by Morgan Hopp, Jeff Beerus, Brooke Black, and Avery Black. Would the captains for the Colts please come forward for the presentation of the team trophy? Congratulations to the Meadowbrook Lady Colts, who are now advanced to the regional semifinal at Pregame North High School on October 30th at 6 p.m. Thanks to Tusky Valley and Matt Ward for serving as hosts for this district championship. Thank you for your attendance and support of Ohio High School student athletes, and please travel home safely. Feel free to come take pictures of either teams tonight. Thank you.
Well, the awards presentation wrapping up here. The Meadowbrook Colts, for the 6th year in a row, are district champions. All around domination from the Colts. And again, this has been since 2019, and 2020 was their last loss in the district finals. So really impressive by the Meadowbrook Colts. And we'll be wrapping up some more here in just a quick moment. So what we're going to do, we're going to step aside. You're going to hear a couple more commercials from our fantastic sponsors. We want to thank all of them for jumping on the broadcast here. And don't forget, you can still jump on Meadowbrook High School Volleyball broadcast. Just call us up on top of the hill at AVC Communications at 740-432-5605. We'll be right back to wrap up the game after this.
Come in now to King Carpet right here on East Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Ohio. We have 25 skids of top-down waterproof plank flooring ready to move right now. Price to move, plus about 100 different remnants and rolls of carpet, the fuzzy stuff. Need a little help budgeting? Take advantage of 12 months, same as cash, right now through Synchrony. Call for a free estimate celebrating quality, value, and service you can trust. Come and get it today!
For 129 years, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance has proudly provided coverage for homes, farms, and families across Ohio. Our commitment to reliable, affordable insurance is something you can count on. Agents who write for us can be found at patronsbuckeye.com. Whether you're protecting your home, your land, or your legacy, we offer personalized service and true hometown care. Trust a neighbor. Trust experience. Trust Patrons Buckeye Mutual. Visit us at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell, or find us on Facebook. Coverage that cares, close to home.
D&B Body Shop. D&B Body Shop. If your car's got a scratch or a ding, all you need to do is give them a ring. At B&B Body Shop. B&B Body Shop. B&B Body Shop and Towing. Glen Highway, Cambridge, Ohio, 439-3483. Why would you choose anyone else?
Fall is here, and so is the mess. Let Reeves Precision Lawn Care handle your fall cleanup so your yard is spotless and ready for winter. When the snow starts falling, our snow removal team will keep your driveway and walkways clear, safe, and accessible all season long. Reliable, professional, and precise. That's Reeves Precision Lawn Care. Call 740-255-4339 today for your free quote, and let us take care of the hard work for you.
It's Jimmy Silvas from Swimaway, wrapping up this season. We want to thank everybody for the ongoing support in business. That's right, we've got year-end closing kits by BioGuard. It works off temperature, does a great job, and in the spring, it'll be all clear and sparkling. You ready for next summer? Have your 24-foot round, 52-inch deep pool installed now. That way it'll be all ready for spring. Open it up and swim. We have 3 in stock right now. Total package with chemical and everything included, $4,250. Stop by, swim away, hey!
Southeastern Ohio Credit Union in Caldwell has moved. The credit union is now located at 306 North Street and has a drive-through ATM and night deposit for your convenience. It's easy to join Southeastern Ohio Credit Union. Anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Guernsey, Noble, or Washington County can become a member. Members have access to savings and checking accounts and loans. Southeastern Ohio Credit Union also has offices in Cambridge and Marietta. SoutheasternOhioCU.org or contact the credit union at 740-732-2980 or 1-800-357-8586.
Welcome back to Tuscarawas Valley High School, Tusky Valley High School here in Zorville, as the Meadowbrook Colts claiming their 6th straight district title following a 3-set sweep over the East Liverpool Potters. Again, those Colts winning those sets 25-13, 25-19, and 25-5. East Liverpool put up a fantastic fight within those first couple of sets, and in that third set, nothing but pure domination from the Meadowbrook Colts, almost as if they threw in that, that white flag. But, I think defensively, you look at how Meadowbrook played compared to how their district semifinal game was against Morgan. The Colts definitely played much better at the net, getting much more blocks, and East Liverpool did a fantastic job. You look at the digs that they had, and some defensive plays. Obviously, Meadowbrook being a very high-caliber team here in Division 4, you deal with a lot of unexpecteds, and going up against a team that, whether it's the outside hitter, middle hitter, even an unexpected hit from your libero or your servers, it makes it tough for the Potters to really have any good response to that, and we saw that here tonight. So hats off to the East Liverpool Potters. Again, a handful of seniors on their roster wrapping up their high school volleyball career. Taking a look at some of them, some seniors for East Liverpool. Number 8, Presley Jones. She was an outside and middle hitter. Also a senior, number 19, Ayla Riggle. She was the libero, had a pretty good defensive game. Most of the time, if the ball was hit at her, she did a good job either digging it out or helping her team get that set up in a good position. And then also number 21, Cameron Yanni, and then number 22, Ava Green, a senior. Again, all seniors for the East Liverpool Potters, and definitely the power hitter for the East Liverpool Potters, number 22, Ava Green for East Liverpool. And as we take a look back at what exactly happened in that game, Dave, the second set was the closest, 25-19, and you look at how Meadowbrook responded, and domination.
They are just a well-oiled machine, Brett. I mean, they pass the ball well. They've got a great setter. They've got people that can put the ball down from just about any angle, and they know how to use touch. They're just a very well-coached, and you've got good talent, but you're also very well-coached, and that is a great combination because they are just going, and I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for them because they're really good people. I talked to the coach before the game, just a really nice person, just really grateful for the team that she has and the players that she has and the people that she works with. So you can't help but root for people like that. So best luck to the Meadowbrook Colts as they try to get back to the state Final Four.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Sender, definitely grateful for, not only her players, but the community that has, helped make the Meadowbrook Colts win 6 straight district titles. And Dave, let me tell you, I'm grateful for all of our sponsors here on this broadcast that allow us to be here, not only in the district district finals here in Division 4, but potentially moving forward as we continue coverage of the Meadowbrook Colts and Shenandoah Zeb's volleyball, both in the Sweet 16.
Both of them in the Sweet 16, and I'll do the run through again. All right, Southeastern Ohio Credit Union, patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, B&B Body Shop and Towing, Reeves Precision Lawn Care, Doan Ford, Watson's Mowing Service, RC Rogers Company, and then my guys, Swim Away Pool and Spa and King Carpet, Ross Love and my man Jimmy down there in beautiful East Cambridge, Ohio.
Yeah, you can get carpet, vinyl flooring, siding. I mean, there's a lot. There's so much at King Carpet and Swimway Pool and Spa. I mean, they could tell you all about it.
Are you working for King Carpet now?
No, but let me tell you, that's all I hear is their commercials. You know, Jimmy has his iconic riff at the end where he gets nice and loud. I'm not going to do it here because no.
Please don't.
No. But
anyway,
as we continue the volleyball playoffs, as I mentioned earlier, anybody can be a sponsor of high school volleyball or any high school sport with ABC Sports. So, again, you can contact us, info@yourradioplace.com, or call us 740-432-5605. Get into contact with any one of our sales representatives, and they would be happy to get you on the game. As you saw, many of our sponsors, not only every single day this week, Dave, that's crazy to me right now.
Yep.
Monday through Friday, if you want to watch a live high school sport broadcast from ABC Sports, you were able to do that this week.
We are on all the time, as we like to say.
Absolutely. So I think, seeing Meadowbrook make it to their 6th straight Sweet 16, I think that just about does it for us here from Tusky Valley.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight. If you watched on YouTube, Brett, certainly appreciate working with you tonight. It was a lot of fun and a great, just a fun to watch Meadowbrook play. Just a really good volleyball team, and best of luck to them as they move on and they try to get back to the state Final Four. Again, Meadowbrook, easy 3-set win tonight over East Liverpool. They are the Division IV East District Volleyball Champions for the 6th straight year. Congratulations.
This has been a presentation of ABC Sports.